Welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Last time, we finished Jabu Jabu's belly, and we made a whole bunch of progress with a bunch of golden skulltulas, even gaining, I believe, the Giant's Wallet, if I remember correctly. Otherwise, I reset the game here, and we are back in Kokiri Forest, because I want to make sure that we have a certain bean spot planted and filled. I may have forgotten to do this, so I wanted to make sure we came back and did it, just in case. And worst case, if I did already do it, well, it's nothing to worry about. Otherwise, today, I figured we could do a nice little overview of what we'll be doing. We're going to be hunting for a couple more pieces of heart that we can obtain. And then, ideally, we'll be progressing the story. I know, trust me. There's a lot to do between the story beats, but hopefully we should get to everything we want to do. I want to say the patch I'm looking for, yes, is right here. Now notice, we didn't plant a bean. So there we go. Now that we have our nice little bean, Navi, what do you need? You collected 3 spiritual stones. Let's go back to Hyrule Castle. And we certainly will. Though, we have some things we need to do first. First and foremost, save our game, of course. It never hurts. But I actually want to go to Kakariko Village, because there is a piece of heart that we can get there right now. Technically speaking, this is another one that you're meant to grab as an adult, but there isn't actually anything preventing you from getting it as a child. And trust me, I've been kind of skirting around the fact that in this game, you become an adult. But, I mean, come on. If the adult-sized tunics, the adult-sized shield, and everything else like that really didn't tip it off, well, now you know. And besides, we're gonna see it later anyways. So, it'll be fun once we actually do see it. So, I suppose a bit of a spoiler, all things considered, but hey. I really didn't feel the need to keep skirting around that fact, because frankly, I mean, come on. I feel like most people know that you become adult Link in this game. Regardless, the thing we want is down in Kakariko Village, specifically in the windmill. Now, like I was saying, normally, you're meant to grab this item as an adult. But, with the boomerang and some tricky placement, you can actually grab it as a young Link. So, I'm gonna give my hand a try at it, because I don't think I've ever actually done it this way. But, I figured it would be fun to do so, because I haven't ever tried it. So, all we gotta do is come right on over here. And I figured too, while we're at it, I could probably do with showing off another shop here, but I think I will keep that one a secret, just for now. Plus, coming here will allow me to check and make sure we have another bean spot planted, and we'll be right next to where we get the beans. So, I figured it'd be nice. But yeah, see up there, that piece of heart? Turns out, if you're good with the boomerang, and can actually aim the thing properly, you can just snag it right now. We got another piece of heart. So far, we've collected 2 pieces. 2 more, we'll get another life life container. Heart container, life container, however you want to refer to it. But yeah, pretty darn simple. Again, you can get that one even easier later on as an adult, but I figured, while we're here, may as well grab it. I see no reason not to. Otherwise, we'll run to the grave and make sure I've planted the bean here. I figure may as well check it while we're in the neighborhood, because I'm pretty sure I did specifically plant this one, but I want to double check so I don't look like a fool. And we did. Very good. And otherwise, too, while we are here at Kakariko and just came from Death Mountain, there is technically another piece of heart we can get by going into Death Mountain's crater, but I like to wait to get that one just so I'm not worrying about the timer. It is easier to grab it with enough heart containers, because the timer is based on how many heart containers you have, but frankly, I just don't see a reason to grab it right this second because we'll be able to do it later so much easier. So I'm not going to worry about it. Otherwise, we'll make our way outside of good old Kakariko here. And then seeing as we have 0 beans, I'm going to go buy some. Because, I mean, come on, we're going to need a couple more. And although it won't be a little while before we need them, I would like to make sure we have them. Because I'm certain there are going to be a couple spots that I forget we need them. And I'd rather not be without them. Plus, we have the money right now, so I figure we may as well spend it while we have it. In this way, too, just for me, I'm not forgetting. So, I figure it's a nice roundabout reason of why we're doing this. Anyways, hey there, Bean Man. Chop chop, how about some magic beans? They're all the rage. 40 rupees for 1 piece. So, just like before, you're gonna need to keep giving him more money. If you want to plant beans, go around look for soft soil. Chomp, chomp, chomp. And so, you might guess, we have the popular magic beans. You'll regret it if you don't buy them now. 50 rupees for 1 piece, just for now. Alright, have our money. And then I think, just to make sure, we'll buy 1 more. These are the super popular magic beans, in case you're wondering. They'll soon be sold out. Super price, 60 rupees for 1 piece. So, yeah. We'll give him basically all of our money, but that'll work out just fine. Because again, now I don't have to worry about buying more beans immediately. Sure, losing out on money does kind of blow, because there is a minigame coming up that we will need money for. But I figure we can get some extra cash by going up the chains of the drawbridge, and things should be all good. Now luckily for what we need to do, it doesn't matter if it's night or daytime. All you gotta do is approach the castle. So, we'll head on over. And I gotta say, I always loved exploring Hyrule Field as a kid. It always felt so just infinite and vast. But now, being grown up, I mean, hey, it's still nice to explore, but it doesn't quite have that same charm. I lost her. You, over there, little kid. You must have seen the white horse gallop past just now. Which way did it go? Answer me! So, you think you can protect them from me? You've got guts, kid. You want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude. pathetic little fool. Do you realize who you're dealing with? I am Ganondorf, and soon I will rule the world. And man, talk about deja vu, huh? If you remember, that was Link's dream. And speaking of, Zelda threw something down here. What is it, Navi? What's that? Thank you. You know, I gotta say, for as serious as that scene was, I really didn't want to bring up that Zelda has one heck of an arm on her. I mean, seriously, that was one incredible toss. You found the Ocarina of Time. This is the royal family's hidden treasure which Zelda left behind. It glows with a mystical light. So yeah, the namesake of the game is finally ours. Link, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. Link, when you hold this ocarina in your hand, I won't be around anymore. I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't delay any longer. At least I could leave you the ocarina and this melody. This song opens the door of time. You played the Song of Time. You've learned the Song of Time. This will be an incredibly useful tool. Probably one of the most important songs. Now, Link, play this melody in front of the altar in the Temple of Time. You must protect the Triforce. And while that is all good and well, we still have some minigames to play. So, if I can actually climb the darn chain, there we go. We need some money. So we'll grab a nice little 20 rupee, and ideally I'll grab the other one over here. This was the only thing I was a little apprehensive about buying those beans for, but... Ow. Things should be fine. Now, just to make sure, we luckily have the nice little guardhouse over here, which will get us plenty of money. And some hearts, too. Now, ideally, we won't need a ton of money if I actually play the game well. Now, unfortunately, this means I need to play the game well. And, well, I may not be a slouch in some areas, but, I'm certainly not the most skilled person. So hopefully, this won't take me too long. But before we go do what I wanted to do, specifically the Bombchu Bowling Alley, there's a neat little secret. In this back alley, after Zelda leaves Hyrule, there will be someone back here that wasn't here before. This guard. Are you the boy from the forest? I've finally met you. I have something to tell you. Ganondorf The Gerudo King of Thieves betrayed our king. Zelda's nanny, Impa, sensed danger and escaped from the castle with our princess. I tried to stop Ganondorf's men from chasing them, but the princess was waiting for a boy from the forest. That's you. She wanted to give something to the boy. If you received it from the princess, hurry to the Temple of Time. He's not moving anymore. While most Zelda games are incredibly happy and generally avoid darker tones, Ocarina of Time is certainly no stranger to a tragedy, because we just witnessed a man die. So, time to go play some minigames. Now, yeah, not to undermine how serious that scene is, because that's one of the very few deaths you get to actually see in this game. There are some more serious things later on that we certainly will be seeing, but I wanted to make sure to show that off at least. And welcome to the Bombchu Bowling Alley. Tonal whiplash, anyone?
Huh? What? Uh-oh. A customer? Welcome to our cutting-edge amusement center, the Bombchu Bowling Alley. Do you want to know what you can win? Well, it's a secret. I can't tell you until you've paid to play. It's 30 rupees per game. Do you want to play?
Unfortunately, we do. And as you can imagine, the reward being both secret and random is rough.
Okay. Aim for the hole in the center and let Bombchu go. You get 10 tries. Ready? Let's bowl. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's what you can win.
The bomb chews. So, based on that, this playthrough is really just practice. Now, the Bombchu Bowling Alley is a bit strange. The whole idea is that you have to bowl with Bombchus, though instead of pins, you need to get them into those holes. With each wall you knock down, the difficulty increases because the Bombchu needs to go farther, and there's generally more things in its way. The other difficulty is that you gotta angle them, and it's a little difficult. So while this angle does look good, the Kuko may get in our way, or I'll miss. So, as you can see, this can be a little difficult. So, it might take me a couple tries here. Now, luckily, you do get 10 Bombchus per go. That part is nice, and that is not gonna make it, no way. But, there are a couple advanced techniques, such as understanding how Bombchus work. See? You can bank them off walls like that. I can't believe I got that in the first try, but hey. And then there's this one. Generally, it's 3 rounds. While you could send it in the middle, I like trying to send the Bombchu straight up the wall like this, and seeing if I can bank it like that. Bang. We have a winner. Now, it would have been really great if that was something we needed. But it's just Bombchus.
Do you want to play again?
We sure do.
Oh, I almost forgot. Here's what you can win.
A piece of heart. So now, we're playing for keeps. Now, as you can see, the Bombchu bowling isn't that hard, especially the first part. This is pretty darn easy. But some of the later segments get really difficult. So, I wouldn't blame you if you struggle a bit. Let's see, maybe an angle like this? And that might be a little too extreme. Nope. Dead on the money. Very nice. Now, the nice thing is you can use these little black pegs to try to line things up. So generally that's what I do. And although there are pretty much like the correct angles to hit, I usually just kind of eyeball it. See, like that one is a little too far. So I need a bit less of an extreme angle. Maybe like that? And again, if you can get past the first couple tries, it's not that bad. It's just really making sure you use these last bomb chews to figure out the correct angle to actually get it in there. As you can see, I adjusted a little too much. So let's try to do like this. It looks okay, but I think it's a little too high. Yeah. Maybe like that. Come on, bomb chew. Oh, barely off. Oh. Let's go a little like... And that might be a little too extreme still. Not enough, actually. Try that. I can't believe that on the one that actually matters, I'm going to fail it. That's just my luck. Alright, well, we got one more. Let's try this. Come on, bomb chew. Oh, it looks good! Oh, no! Oh, that's so sad. Yes, we want to play again. What's the prize? Bombs. Great. Well, seeing as I'm bad at bomb chew bowling, I screwed us out of actually doing it. Now, there's a very real chance that I'm going to run out of money. Should that occur, generally just go out into Hyrule Field and get the 40 rupees and come back. It's not that bad because of it, but it is still a little bit annoying. Now let me see if I can set this up properly. Generally, I like to stand in front of the blue arrow and kind of give myself like a 45-degree-ish angle. Ooh, not quite, not quite. Let's try that. Give it a little less. A little less even. As you can see, I am very barely adjusting Link. Alright, maybe a smidge more. I might need to back it up just a little here. So, like, physically moving him back. And then let's do, like, this. And I mean, worst case, if I mess this one up, it's not that big a deal. Try a little more extreme of an angle. Go for some ceiling tech. The ceiling is a little difficult to predict, so I usually don't try to go for that, but it can be interesting. Sometimes you can just sort of throw them and hope. Now, the really obvious way of doing this is to just throw it straight down the middle, but usually the big Kuko and the little one get in your way. Alright, so we messed up. Not a biggie. Come on, heart piece. It's, ooh, a bomb bag upgrade. So not only do you want the heart piece, you want the bomb bag upgrade. So unfortunately, we're playing for keeps. Alright, not a terrible one. Maybe let's try like this. Not bad, not bad. And then honestly, maybe I'll just try it again. See what happens. Might not be enough. Nah, not quite. Let's try like... maybe a little like that? Feels a little weird, but... nah, see, it's too high. And it doesn't even make it. And if you see, I'll try to show it off here. If we send the bomb chew straight down the middle, it'll work perfectly, of course. Well, that's just my luck. Still, we have a winner. And got ourselves a nice bomb bag upgrade. The biggest bomb bag. Now we can carry up to 40 bombs. All right. Now, we do want to play again, but we don't have enough rupees. So, time to bring our broke selves out and go get some more money. Now, like I said, luckily, it is very easy to go grab money. Simply leave Hyrule, Hyrule Castle Town, go up the chains, grab 40 rupees, rinse, repeat, and worst case, you have the sun song. So, if you need it to be day, just make it day. Should be fairly simple. So otherwise, I'm going to grab some money, and then I'll meet you back there once I have... I mean, I hate saying it, probably like 120 rupees, just to be safe. So, be right back. Alright, Bomb Chew Lady. I'm back with a whole bunch of cash. Let's see what we got. Hopefully the heart piece. And if not, well, I guess we'll just try for it anyways. Alright, what can we win? Bombs. Great. Now, to be honest, if you really don't care about the prize, you can just kind of machine gun the bomb chews and just waste them. Now, something kind of funny is if you get lucky, you can actually get the, get all of the, areas all in a row like that, and you can manage to just chain them, which is hilarious. Didn't happen, but it can. Come on, heart piece. 50 rupees. Well, that's at least not a terrible consolation prize. It'll let us play again if I can manage to get it, so we can at least give it a shot. Beautiful. Otherwise, let's see, try like I don't know, like this? Sure. May not have been, yeah, not nearly as aggressive as it should have been. Give it like, maybe an angle like that. Might be a little too aggressive. Nope, dead on the money. Otherwise, let's just send the bomb chew and see what happens. It hit the background as it got rid of itself. Well, hey, it's bomb chew bowling. Anything can happen. Yeah, not quite. Otherwise, maybe like a little something like, I don't know, like that? Sure, worth a shot. Yeah, and sometimes the wall angle can really mess you up because you can just hit the beam there and it goes straight up. Not very ideal. And otherwise, not quite what we're looking for. Maybe like this? I think that's a little too high. Yeah, just a smidge. Try that. And again, worst case, if we don't get it, it's only 50 rupees. Now that is a winner. Now, if I was smart, I would try to record the angle I was looking at and the little black and white peg I was on. But you get the idea. We will play again. Come on, heart piece. At $50. Great. So I guess, let's see for reference. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're on the 5th black peg at about a 45-degree angle, let's say, to get that last one. So, good to know. Ooh, and look, here's a fun one. It's on the ceiling. They can be all over the place, and sometimes they're pretty darn easy. You know what? Send it straight down the middle. Oh, the cuckoo got in the way. Otherwise, back on the 5th black peg, like so. I guess they kind of look like piano keys. And then let's do like that. And let's see if it works. Now there's the issue. I might be a little too far forward. So let's go back a little. Adjust our angle a smidge. Maybe like so. Let's see if that's the money. I think he's a little too low. Just a bit. So let's see if we can correct ourselves. No, that's a little too high. Maybe like that. And again, worst case, it's 50 rupees. No, not quite. Maybe let's really stand on it, see what happens. And then do like that. Because that might also be the difference. Being a little forward or a little back more could make all the difference in the world. Angles are a funny thing like that. Yeah, not quite. Maybe just a little like, sure, give it a shot. Worst case, if not, oh well. If so, hey, then that'll get us plenty of money. As you can see, the side banking strat is pretty darn good. Otherwise, we'll try again. For bomb chews. Well, I think I'll just cut until we get the actual piece of heart and it matters. There's the piece of heart. Alright. Now we're playing for keeps. So fingers crossed, I can actually do this correctly this time. Now again, we have our little 5th peg secret, so hopefully that'll help us out. I mean, honestly, for this, you just kind of go like, what, out there? Something like that. Right on the money. And then let's go about, let's say there. And let's see if we can get ourselves a winner. On the first one, no less. No mistakes. Honestly, goes to show you, practice makes perfect. All right. Our third piece of heart. Very nice. We do not want to play again. We have everything we need, and we still walked out with 70 rupees. So, not terrible. Now, evidently, we should go to the Temple of Time. Notably, there is another mask that we can take care of, but I'll do that later. I mean, come on. I've already bogged us down with enough extra stuff. So, even if we go a little long, I figure it's worth it. Because here we are. And man, what a cool thing. Now, growing up, I always loved coming in here and just looking at these models. From the emerald to the ruby, the sapphire. I always thought they looked so darn cool. So, I think it's nice that you can come look at them whenever you want. But here we are.
Link, isn't that... It's that legendary blade. The Master Sword.
So there it is. Probably one of the most famous swords from any game. So, let's pull it. Excellent work. As I thought, you held the keys to the door of time. You have led me to the gates of the sacred realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kid. Link. Wake up, Link, the chosen one. I am Raru, one of the ancient sages. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. This is the Chamber of Sages, inside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the sacred realm, is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword The evil destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time was the final key to the sacred realm. Link, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself.
Look, Link, you're big now. You've grown up.
The Master Sword is a sacred blade which evil ones may never touch. Only one worthy of the title of Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time. However, you were too young to be the Hero of Time. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the Hero of Time. Well, do you understand your destiny? I think we do. But remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter the forbidden sacred realm. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power, he became the King of Evil. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years, it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. My power now has only little influence even in this sacred realm, namely this Chamber of Sages. But there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sages' seals will contain all the evil power in the void of the realm. I, Rauru, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the Hero of Time. The Hero of Time, chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you, and find the power of the other sages and add their might to your own.
You received the Light Medallion. Rauru the Sage adds his power to yours.
Find the other sages and save Hyrule.
And here we are, back at the Temple of Time. Now grown. Because it's been 7 long years. Link, we're back in the Temple of Time. But have 7 years really passed? It looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Let's get out of here. I've been waiting for you, Hero of Time. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be sages who dwell in the 5 temples. One in a deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside a goddess of the sand. Together with the Hero of Time, the awakened ones will bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikas. As I see you standing there holding the mythical Master Sword, you really do look like the legendary Hero of Time.
If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the forest temple. The sage is a girl I am sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. But if you believe what I'm saying, you should head to Kakariko Village. Do you understand, Link? And so now, with our body changed, the Master Sword in our possession, and a goal in mind, we have everything we need to set out. Next time we play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we'll head to Kakariko and probably do a fair bit of cleanup, as much as I hate to say it. There's a lot to be done now. So, let's get going. As always, I'm Brad. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.